Hello boy, this is Cybertron John, and today we are going to be reviewing the Transformers KO undersized Landcross. So, currently on the aftermarket, this is a rare product now. This is quite a rare product. Even find the actual real one, and if we look at the packaging, these are done by Polyfect toys. Now, what I cannot absolutely believe is that Polyfect toys came out with two versions of every combiner that they nicked from Transformers G1 or Victory, G1 Victory in Japan, and they came out with two versions. So with Landcross, you got this version, which is actually, it is the better version. And then you got the other version, which necessarily it's only it's only designed and engineered to create the combined mode of Landcross and then turn it into individual vehicles that separate from it. That's it. It's like a Diaclone, an old concept from Diaclone or Microman or whatever it is. In Japan back in 1980s. And one of the things that comes in this set is this really weird helicopter. Now, I have loads of things that transform. I have GoBots, I have Transformers, but I have never seen this mold ever made in my life, really. But it feels GoBotish. The transformation is fairly GoBotish. Convert it. You fold this down like so. That forms feet. You slide that up. You take the rotor here and you do that. Level it out. And then you move the arms up, which actually have guns on them, which is actually quite decent. I think that's kind of a great thing there. Now, I appreciate that all the other ones have faces that can be seen. This guy has so little detail you can't see his face. That's as close as I can get his head to the camera. It's not gonna go any closer, unfortunately. But yeah, I mean, I would have loved the sticker to be on the chest here. Or like some silver paint on the face and stuff, just to make it a little bit more visible. And just a bit more nicer, but I mean, it's kind of quite cool. It's a bonus novelty, and it reminds me of those GoBots from 1980s in America that were released by Wendy's over in America. And I'm gonna call him, after one of the Wendy's GoBots, I'm calling him Breeze, because he just reminds me of that helicopter. So, and he's around about the size of GoBot. Or of today, he's around the size of a Dark of the Moon Cyberverse Commander class, or a just an ROTF Legion class figure of today, really. Right. Let's get on to these six. So, as you can see, they are able to hold a piece of Landcross. So, we're going to take a look at Tacker first. Here's Tacker. He's like a APC type of thing with half wheels and tracks. Now, they do include stickers, and they do the symbol that is the KO symbol. It's obviously they do it for copyright reasons because they can't get the Orbot or Decepticon symbols. But yeah, Now, my version of this Landcross, I gotta do some awkward things with some of the bits to get them to fit. So, this fits upside down because I cannot get it to fit the correct way up. I cannot get it to fit this way up, so I gotta use the peg that is used for Landcross to store it, and it does a pretty good job. Anyway, I'll put that off to the side, and then we just have Tacker here. Transform him. You slide the legs, and you fold the arms forward. And that is it. Now, they have taken a bit of the transformation out, unfortunately. There is Wing. Wing is the leader. So, Wing here. He's the leader. As you can see, he is a white jet. And he stores the head of Landcross on the back. To transform him, you fold that back, you extend the legs, like so. Some of them are a bit tight, but that's alright. Then he has the gimmick. So you gotta get your finger in there. Now I can just about get my pinky up in there to do his little head. But I need a little bit of help, so I gotta use Landcross's head to assist me. So there is Wing, and all these little heads are painted. Very blurry, unfortunately. But yeah, I mean, he's alright as he comes. All of them can hold the one gun that comes for Landcross. Here's Dash. So, transform him. You do that. Do this. Put his arms up. You rotate these around as you slide them. And you got that. You got a little big trumpet guy here. He's got trumpet legs. Now, with the gimmick, these guys are designed to work with certain robots. So Wing is designed to work with Dash, so you'll have Wing Dash, and then Waver, who also has the gimmick, he'll work with Mock, but they don't work with the legs. Unfortunately, they can't work with the legs. They do work with each other, but you gotta squish Wing's head down, or otherwise it's not gonna work. Well, not Wing's head down. Well, yeah, you gotta squish both their heads down, because you can swap them over as well, which is quite nice. Here is Tackle. Again, I gotta do the same thing with the foot. Just because. You slide him, you fold his arms up, and there's your robot. Now, he does have stickers compared to Tacker here, and Tacker has his hands on backwards. Which makes me just think, what KO is this? If you got a robot with his arms backwards. Okay, right, so here is Waver. He stores the crotch of Landcross, and he stores a fist. I have to do this awkward thing with the fists, try and store them in hollow areas and stuff, just because that's the actual peg that you gotta plug them into, but the actual peg does not fit. So I gotta shave down on a bit of plastic in there or something and get them to fit, because it's too small and it's just gonna break the fist if I go too hard, if I just force it, really. So transform Waver, you do this, you slide this, you split it, you fold that around, and then, well, I mean, his arms are in position. You gotta If you got a pinky, you do your pinky, and then you slide his head up. And here's your robot. That's your robot. I think he's quite cool. He's quite cool. Now, just to say, all these robots, they're roughly around 2-3 inches tall, which is in scale with the world's smallest Transformers, in particular Optimus Prime, who's around, I think, 2 inches. If you have that world's smallest, and I'm gonna be getting a good couple of these KOs just because that's the only way that you expand your world's smallest in combinders. And also because I want to have some Transformers that are to the best scale I can get with my 01 Studio Unicron. So, as I was saying, here is Muck. We're on Muck now. I'll show you the gimmick later. Is Muck. Now, I got a weird thing right now, where you got 2 ports here, but the ports are a little bit further than they need to be for this piece. These holes are too close, so I can only peg this in to one of the pegs. If I force it, then I force the legs to go in and it splits the whole entire fuselage up here, which isn't great. And oh, by the way, this forms the chest plate of Landcross. And he holds the gun of Landcross, which has the holes for other guns, but they didn't come with other guns. So, transform Muck, you slide that, you split the legs, and you rotate the feet up, and then you twist his arms. A little bit of a weirdo guy, but there he is. So there they all are in their individual robot modes. Now I'm gonna show you the gimmick with Muck and Waver. So you get Muck Waver. So what you want to do with Muck is you want to just do this, like so, and you want to fold these arms back. Then you want to do that. You want to push his head in, push the other head. You want to grab that and pull that out. That's the combined heads. It's a little bit different. Now, to make my life easier, I'm only going to peg in one peg. There we go. But yeah, as you can see, these guys are designed to actually merge together, these two, because they go in quite easily. Unfortunately, he is not designed to merge with Dash. You can merge with Wing, because he's got to do it for Landcross. But you gotta push this head down if you want him to merge with Wing, so you get Wing Waver or Waver Wing, depending on which one you have on top or whatever. So here we got Muck Waver, and his articulation is he can move and all the rest of it, like so. Now my question is, can he hold a gun? Can he hold the gun? No, he can't hold the gun. Oh, well, I guess he could. Yeah, he could hold the gun there. Okay, he could hold the gun there. So there we go. He has a weapon, kinda. Anyway, I'm gonna take him apart now. And oh, by the way, that is an old. It's an old concept. Which actually, it's a concept that was designed around Energon and stuff. So, I am now going to take him to Landcross mode. So yeah, here is Landcross in all of his glory, I guess. And he stands around 6-7 inches tall. which I'd say that's around about right for world's smallest, for a combiner. But one of the things that it does have over other combiners is he has a bit more of extra articulation, so he can move his feet a little bit, his feet can rotate a little bit. His legs can go backwards and forwards, so he can do full splits. His legs can go out like that at 180 degree. His arms can go up and down around about there. They can't go full 360. They would do a full 360, but they're hindered by these shoulder pieces here. So, yeah. There we go. And he is packaged in his combine mode, so you are searching for, the legs on tacker with white arms and not green. Or you want to be observing the helicopter for this black cone here. I mean, I do it as a regular thing now on eBay all the time. If you can zoom in on photos, you can zoom in on photos. You can analyze the actual product, so that, you know what you're getting, you know which one it is, and you know that, if you don't know that you're going to be getting the rubbish one, you don't know whether you're going to be, nicked off your money by getting the wrong version. Which is what I'm trying to save you from getting the wrong version. I mean, this guy, he just works for me. He works. So, I hope you've enjoyed the video review of KO World's Smallest Landcross. This has been Subtron John. Peace out.